You alright there, buddy? Little guy, you okay? No? Why are you sad? You sad because I'm getting to talk about Superman this week? But I gave you Radio Apocalypse, which is by one of your favorite creators, Ron V. And I gave you Robins, which has the Thirst Trap cover. That make it okay?
Yes.
Someone's getting off to this. Alright.
Well, on that note.
New this week. DC Comics, Superman Son of Kal-El, number 5. Yeah, let me just get that onto the correct side of the person who's doing this one.
Yep.
Harrison gets to talk about Superman every week.
Not even reading it.
He would be extremely homophobic if he did this week.
It's true.
Big week. Written, of course, by Tom Taylor. We're talking about Superman, Son of Kal-El, number 5. Gorgeous art by John Timms, who also does the A cover. They went big. 2 other covers here. One by In-Hyuk Lee. Yeah. And I think the one people are going to want is the cover by Travis Moore.
Probably.
But why is there on the cover? This is the big issue that NPR, CNN, and a lot of people who were not reading the comic were all up in arms about. John Kent is revealed to be bi in this issue.
Indeed.
Tom Taylor spoke about how it just made sense for the character. I mean, John Kent is a young part of the younger generation, and he's a Zoomer, right? Yeah. And it just made sense for the story.
Yeah.
So if you're watching, you're very angry somehow already. This is not Clark Kent and Lois Lane. Still they're still together. It's fine. They're still hetero.
Yeah.
Though arguments could be made. But yes, John Kent, Clark's son, has a new love interest.
Yes, he does.
Who has been central to
Jay.
Jay. He's been part of the series.
Yes.
This is not just someone getting thrown in just one issue.
No, they've been building it. No, they've been building it over the course of every issue.
And every issue has been fantastic. I
love it.
I think he's hitting it really well. He's trying to do an updated Superman for the younger generation. Some that makes sense for John Kent to represent.
Absolutely. And also getting into the fact that a lot of the stuff that they're getting into is very hard. You know? It's not just 1-to-1. It's not easy. And I this has been a fantastic run.
Yeah, he's dealing with the big problems that a lot of younger folks are facing. After this, the next hubbub was over the climate change cover, and doing protests about that. But yeah, I don't know. These are issues that everyone has to deal with. Everyone is facing. Yeah. And I think finding young love is another issue that all of us have dealt with. Yes. And yeah, I don't know. It makes sense to me for John. I was not surprised, at all. No. Especially reading. If you read the comics, usually it makes a little sense. Yeah, it makes total sense. Especially he's like his dad, fell in love with a reporter. So we're keeping that trope. Yeah. Yeah, obviously, we ordered big comparatively. We're excited. Yeah. Pick it up. It's a landmark issue. Give it a try. Yeah. And if you're concerned, go and read the first 4 issues. Absolutely. Because it does not come out of nowhere. And next week they are reprinting the first 4 issues again. We definitely ordered those reprints. We'll have them back on the shelves. Give it a try. Tom Taylor's writing Nightwing right now. He's on fire. Dark Knights of Steel, which is incredible. First issue was so good. It was awesome. So if you're digging that, you dug his Injustice, you dug his badass stuff, his DCs. I give this a try. Absolutely. Because it's the same writer. Absolutely. Yeah. So and take it from me. It's awesome. As a big Superman fan, he is the Superman guy. It's a great run. Why didn't you talk about this again? Can't imagine. Can't imagine. But you know what I am going to talk about? What? Robins. Robins. I'm pretty excited. They're all together. It's a great pitch, right? Yeah. So Robins number 1. Tim Seeley. I love Tim Seeley. I know. Did not realize that's who was writing it, but it's Tim Seeley and Valdemar Rivas is on art. Somebody has shown up
and is claiming to be the original Robin. And it's going to kind of blow up their conceptions of what Robin is. Kind of
before Dick Grayson.
Before even Dick Grayson. Yeah. So...
Okay.
We'll see. We'll see. But we've got some awesome covers on this as well.
And also, just got to put a pitch, because all you Bat Family fans, it's got all your Robins in it.
Every single one of them.
We're not leaving out... Stephanie Brown gets left out of the convection a lot as a Robin. She's on that cover.
She's in there.
They're all in there. So
everyone in the main continuity.
Yes, all your faves.
Absolutely. No, it's a great point. And, I mean, the cover where they're all, like, doing flips
they're
and
all,
stuff.
Yes.
Love it. That cover is by Rivas. And then the B cover is a very sexy Dick Grayson cover by Babs Tarr, fan favorite. It's gonna be fun. I've actually never, like, there are plenty of people that bring up the potential issues with Batman taking on young wards, but I like that they're taking it in the direction of somebody is specifically trying to stick it to the Robins, being like, you have no idea how messed up this is. I will show you.
Yeah.
Because I've been there.
Been there, done that. And I was first. So.
Yeah.
Just saying.
OG, baby.
That's pretty exciting. This is some big DC books. I mean, there's a lot of ones this week. There's a new Wonder Woman book.
Yes, there is.
There's a Batman one-shot by Tinian before we part ways. So
before we say adieu.
Check out the DC section. But there's a bunch of other new number ones, too. This one's from Boom Studios.
Love them.
Getting Dizzy, number 1.
Yay!
A new series written by, speaking of DC, Shea Fontana, who has written the mainline Wonder Woman series, also known, if you have kids or if you just read really fun superhero stuff, she was the writer behind the super popular DC Superhero Girls line of comic books. And the art is done by Celia Muscoat, who is the artist on Juliet Takes a Breath. But yes, it's following a roller skating team. Yeah. But this roller derby team has to save the world. So not your typical bout for these gals. They're facing a little bit of a bigger problem other than winning the derby match
with style.
Yes. So it's really targeted for a lot of the Boom recent Boom series, like Save Yourself, or the Roller Girl graphic novel, which is really, really good.
Last Witch.
Yeah. So check it out. It seems like a lot of fun. There's a couple ratios by Mercado. He does the 1 in 10, and the 1 in 25 is a version of his cover.
Right on.
So yeah. I'm excited.
I am too. It looked cute. I read the preview pages.
Yeah.
They look.
Yeah, really the art's great.
I love the art. It's very cute. Very cute. This next one I am very excited for.
Stop your pouting for this.
Yay! Rom V and Anan Urk. It's just RK.
Yeah.
Bringing us Radio Apocalypse from Vault Comics.
Friends
at Vault.
A lot of music-themed apocalypses recently.
I've noticed that. But what I love about this one is that this one specifically has to do with this is the last radio station ever, right? So the world has ended, and then there's just like one station, armored, duking it out, bringing the music to the people. Very Fallout, very reminds me of that. Presumably they're probably going to use it also to transmit certain signals, probably through the music. I don't know, but I'm very excited. Can't go wrong with this team. They are just, Ron V especially is one of my favorite writers in the business right now.
He's phenomenal.
He hasn't missed yet.
No.
He has not had anything that he's written. I think the worst review I've ever given a Ron V book is like, yeah, that was great. So very much looking forward to this. We've got some awesome covers as well. The 1 in 5 is Tim Daniel. The 1 in 10 is Chris Sheehan. The 1 in 25 is Richard Pace.
And that 1 in 50.
The 1 in 50, David Mack.
Dave Mack.
And then in case that wasn't
the Big Mac, they call him.
They do. Some people do. Some people definitely do. You do. And then, in case that wasn't enough for you...
Not enough.
The 1 in 100, Mac Foil. Mac Foil. They know what the people want.
And it's David Mack doing beautiful cover art.
Beautiful, hand-painted, gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. And foil. Yes, indeed. Chef's kiss indeed.
Now we're on to Marvel. And it's a Jed MacKay double special,
Ooh,
actually.
Love that guy.
Moon Knight #5 just continues to be excellent. That's my pick for Marvel of the Week. It's the 5th issue, right after that fun Tigra team-up last issue.
Really good.
Written by Jed MacKay, still art by Alessandro Cappuccio, who, man, this is like his first big Marvel book.
Yeah.
Killing it.
Knocking it out of the park. Insane.
Well, we're finally getting towards the end of that story arc. We're issue 5. So his hidden enemy is finally going to be revealed in this issue.
And I'm excited.
Yes.
I'm very excited because they've held that very, very, very close to the vest.
Yes, absolutely.
I mean, like, we've seen Hunter Moon, but then there's been another entity that it seems to be an older person, maybe coming back. But we'll get answers.
I think it's someone we've seen before, but
yeah,
we'll see.
Yeah, very excited.
Cover art continues to be killer. The A cover's by Steve McNiven. B cover by Benjamin Sue, and there's a really nice 1 in 25 by one of our favorites. Check out some of our exclusive covers by him, Art Adams.
Whoo!
Art Adams, Moon Knight, can't go wrong.
No, sure can't. And wrapping us out. That's not a phrase, but it is now. Let's wrap us out with Amazing Spider-Man. Thank you. Yes, yeah. Give me a beat, don't. Amazing Spider-Man 78 Point Beyond. Right?
Yeah.
So it was too much. They couldn't just contain it to the mainline book. We had to go outside and bring in the talents of Jed MacKay. And
we, because this is a big moment in this issue.
Yeah. There's a new villain.
That's so supersized, could not contain it in a normal 78.
There's a new Spider-Man villain. That's huge. Obsidian Star is their name.
Okay.
Yeah, very badass name. We've got Eleonora Carlini on art duties. The A cover is Lionel Francis Yu, one of my personal favorites.
Lionel.
And
Lionel.
What did I say?
Lionel. Like, I'm thinking like Lionel Trains or like
how do you pronounce it?
Lionel.
Lionel Francis Yu.
Sorry.
No,
I was just like, are we talking about
the same person?
Thundercats?
Yeah.
Lionel.
I would love to talk about Thundercats, but first I have to also tell you that Momoko does the B cover. Now we can talk about Thundercats.
All right, let's get into it.
Who's your favorite?
Panthera.
Lame.
What? Who's your favorite?
I'll say Panthera.
Okay, but hear me out. One of my first convention for Ultimate Comics, I still think that we should form this band. I wanted to do an 80s glam rock synth-based band where instead of like Kiss, you have the Kiss, but you're all like a glam rock Thundercats.
Yes. What's their name? Do you have a pun?
I did.
We'll get back to
It's been
you.
like 3 years.
We'll get back to you.
I'll remember.
But that is what to pick up this week.
Buy it from us, hopefully.
Stop by the store on Wednesday, the Carey store, if you want to see me. Or tune in on Thursday night, 7 p.m. I don't know if we decided if it's Eastern Standard Time.
Eastern Time. I just say Eastern Time.
Eastern Time.
You're never wrong.
That's true.
You see me Tuesday night, and I'll have all these books and more. So.
Otherwise, we will see you right here next week. Maybe.
Hope so.
Bye.